I was not expecting to make another video on Cyrax. I was actually planning on looking into Justin RPG per someone's recommendation in last stream's chat. But then last night, something went down in Akron, Ohio. So let me give you the backstory here. According to the police report, which I have it here, we'll get into it in a second, people were picketing outside of the Wilkins residence on the sidewalk and calling Cyrax a child predator. And Cyrax got big mad about this. Unfortunately, the audio for this is lost, so I'm just gonna dub in some music for it. Yeah, this is gonna be his second arrest. First one being when he attacked his grandma. I'm gonna throw up some images and other videos of the goblin attack. Yeah, so that's basically what happened, but let's get into the main event, him getting arrested, because we have footage for that too.
That's it. Let it all out. Let it all out, Cyrax.
I want to know why you did this to me.
Because you're a child predator.
He is not a predator.
Okay, well, tell that to the evidence that speaks.
Do you have anything?
Actually, this is public. Yeah, this is public. Oh, yeah, I'm just public. Sir, will you
gotta go.
You need to keep him away from me.
You gotta go.
You're gonna go to jail too, Ed?
You're
gonna go to jail too? This is public.
Make it worse.
This is public.
Not right here, ain't.
This is a public sidewalk.
This is driveway.
Back up before you catch a charge too.
Baby, come on.
Can I ask something? Why did you guys try to help me when I screamed for help?
When you scream for help.
All the time I
You just
scream
go
for
over there.
help.
Sure, yeah.
I'm sorry that this happened.
This is a trial one for when they arrest you for being a pedophile.
I think that howling was him and not the dog, which makes this even funnier. I love how as he's getting dragged out, he's still trying to play the victim. That's just fucking priceless. He's like, why did you do this to me? It's like, bruh, you the one who came out of your house with a fucking baseball bat trying to hit people. Like, that's on you. And the way he's crying as he's getting put in the car, that's just golden. Also, the dude with the camera is just based as fuck, calling him a child predator to his face while they're arresting him. That was just fucking, that was perfect. That was beautiful. Along with Sally, once again, trying to enable and defend his ass. Something about that is just funny in a fucked up way. So since this happened, we do have the police report. Unfortunately, it is blurry as fuck, so I'm probably not going to be able to read all of it because I can barely see it. Like, I feel like I need glasses for this shit. And even Todd with his glasses couldn't see this, so bear with me. I'm just going to pick out the parts that I can read. Okay, so after looking at this again, I can't really make out much of this. But from what I gather from like the first line, it says that Sally is the one that called and claimed there were like 6 to 9 people outside protesting, or like they were like trying to assault Cyrax, which is not what the footage showed at all. And they said that Blank, which is the guy who was filming this, was standing outside and he had a sign that said Chance Wilkins is a sex predator, which I mean he is, and was live streaming on his phone. And yeah, I can't read much else from there. At the end though, this is interesting. Chance stated that he only did it because of stand your ground law and that he's allowed to protect his property. And the thing is, from what I could tell, the guy was on the sidewalk, which from my complete, like, you know, limited understanding of law, the sidewalk, like outside of your house, like in front of your house, isn't part of your property. So if he only stood on the sidewalk and never crossed over into the yard or anything, then I don't think that would apply. But again, take that with a grain of salt. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't think that the stand your ground thing would work here, but I could be wrong. But we have his mugshot too. From what I've heard from other people's commentary on this thing and people in like chats and on people's community posts, the guy he assaulted with a bat is pressing charges, and I really hope that's true. Because we really need the prison bitch arc. Like, I thought we were in the eviction arc, but I think it kind of just jumped to prison bitch, which is just even better. But according to a quick search online, because the charge he is getting hit with is a misdemeanor assault charge, and according to what I found online, a misdemeanor assault charge in well, not Akron, just Ohio in general, is punishable by 180 days in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. However, it does state that the charges can be worse if this is your second offense, or depending on certain factors. I'm not going to speculate on those, if any of the other circumstances would apply here. But since he has assaulted Sally before, I don't know if that charge would also affect this one, since Sally did drop the charge. So I'm not sure if he's going to get more of a sentence because of that. But regardless, he has been arrested, and I don't know if he's going to spend the full 180 days in jail, but hopefully he does. Hopefully it's longer than that. Fingers, well, I would cross fingers if I had them, but you know. It's just hilarious because he's always been talking about how Marty and other trolls are going to be sharing a cell with Big Bubba. And, well, it looks like someone had an Uno reverse card in their hand and decided to play it, and it's fucking glorious. And man, I would pay to see the cam footage of when he's in the car and being processed at the actual jail or whatever, because you know that shit is priceless. And William Glorio is claiming he's gonna get the body cam footage, which I hope he does, because I want to see it. But can you just imagine this motherfucker in court? Like, he would get so many contempt of court charges, it wouldn't even be funny. Like, is he gonna whip his dick out when they sentence him, or try to threaten the judge? He's gonna call the judge a low bitch or something like that. Like, is that what's gonna happen? But someone pointed out one in the comments, and it cracked me up at it, because it's kind of true. They were saying that him getting arrested for assault and not CP is the equivalent of Al Capone getting arrested and found guilty for tax evasion. Yeah, it kind of feels that way. Either way, this is wild. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Hopefully he gets the maximum prison sentence for this. And I'm really hoping Sally is too broke to bail him out. Hey, it's me in the future here, because some more came out in between the initial audio recording and now. So, according to Fed Smokers Fiends, he has been bailed out as of 3:39 p.m. Sally paid $304 to apparently bail his ass out. And we have the case number. The case number is 23CR04317 count 1. I'll post that in the description, as well as the link to the actual like Akron case tracker, whatchamacallit thing. See if you want to follow along with what's going on or what any future developments with this. Yeah, Sally, being an enabler as usual, bailed his ass out and didn't even last a whole fucking day in jail. I think he basically just spent a night and some change, which is a damn shame. Should have been there longer. But anyway, back to past me or whatever. Cause he needs to stay locked up for at least a week. If not, I would argue we should go for 2, but it might be wishful thinking. But I'll link the channel of the guy who went to the Goblin containment zone, I mean his house, and got this footage, so you guys can check it out. Cause, you know, we wouldn't have this without him, and that shit is fucking funny. But yeah, this is gonna be a real quick video, cause I mean, there's not a whole lot I can really say about this. The footage speaks for itself. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think he's gonna be in prison for that long? Because I'm wondering, like, is he gonna go the full 180 days, or are they just gonna some shenanigans are gonna happen, and he ends up not being in there for very long? Either way, it's gonna be hilarious, and he's probably not gonna change even when he gets out of prison. Let's be real, unless the prisoners really do just whoop his ass. But we'll have to wait and see on that. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna head out.
I want to know why you did this to me.